Shut up and sit down.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pardon Me, Alex, the only lumberjack basketball podcast on the market. And you are here with Alex and Laura Mack.
Hi.
And
her.
Dex. This one. That one. The Jacqueline. We are all here. We're super excited to have Laura on the podcast tonight. She is the winner of our lumberjack basketball alumni auction. Lumberjack experience, whatever the heck we called it. It was like a 25 name long title, but
it hooked me.
It hooked her. She's on. She bid. It was a bidding war. It was a hot ticket item apparently, and she won. And she is here to cash in, as one would say, on part one of her experience, which is being on the pod. There's a one where it's like, oh, if you don't have tickets to the game, then we'll get you tickets to the game. You can come sit with us. But she already does that. So that's check. We'll also create usually a like little fan swag basket. But I feel like most of the shit that I put in there would be things you already have. But we'll see. I'll put a few things together at the next home game and give it to you and see what. And
I want support.
So I know one thing we can put in there for you. I'll give you one of my mom's SFA pillows that she makes up.
There you go. Get yourself a car pillow like the rest of us.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll get her some Pardon Me, Alex swag, since that's something that some people don't have, but should have. You just go on the page and order it, people. Anyway. So yeah, we're coming to you live from Nacogdoches and Tyler, Texas, even though, yes, the boys do have a game tonight, but it's away, which we'll talk about that later, but we're doing it now so that we can finish in time to watch said game.
At 8 p.m.
Is it 8 p.m. our time?
Yeah, I believe so, because whenever I went in the ESPN app, it'll show you like in your time zone what time it is.
Oh, thank God. Okay, because I'm like, and then I just sat here and had a momentary brain fart, and I was like, wait, if it's 8 p.m. their time, this shit's already.
No, and remember, before we got on here, I had to FaceTime with Richard Parton to help him figure out how to download the Mountain West app on Roku and literally walk him through it and show him where it was on the screen so that it said 8 p.m. So 8 p.m.
Okay, good. Then we're solid. Sweet. Then I'll have time after we're done to eat some din din and get ready and get situated. And I already have the app downloaded on my TV. So we're good to go. Awesome. Man, so obviously for those, I was getting absolutely blown up on Friday night because, as people know, people watch the game and I'm getting messages from people, why aren't you at the game? I see Jacqueline and I see other people down there, but where are you? And I'm just like, can a bitch not have other activities?
No.
Apparently not.
No.
So yes, I understand. I was not at the game. I was in a wedding this past weekend and we had wedding stuff, rehearsal dinner stuff. A girl was busy. So I'm so very sorry that I was not physically there, but we had the game on the television. So we were watching it at the brewery at the rehearsal dinner. And then I just watched it last night. So I'm fully caught up, people. Get off my ass. Thank you and have a good night. But Jacqueline was there. Laura Mack was there. And there were other people there in my stead. So
there was yelling. We did yell.
There was plenty of cheering, I'm sure. Yeah. So
there was.
We're good. We're good. God forbid a girl have other activities.
Hey, people notice when we're not there. So I'll take that as a compliment.
I will too. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about who all was there and a few other shout outs to a few other teams Because there was a lot of winning this past weekend.
Lots of winning.
Lots of dubs.
So obviously Laura is our special guest tonight because she won on the auction. But of course, Laura was also there at the game. And then we had another little special guest, someone that you've known for a really, really long time.
Since day one. My friend Shakia, if none of y'all heard of her before, we were literally the only two babies in the hospital at the same time.
Aww.
Were born, yeah. So go way back. So don't worry, even though Alex was not there, her tickets were in fact used. So there was still someone there. So Shakia was there. I wish that I could tell y'all what the attendance was. It was not listed on the stats. And I'm wondering if that's because it was a double header and so they just didn't, because there's really no way to keep track if you came to the ladies game and then, like, for example, I came to the ladies game first and had to use a separate ticket for that, and then I never left, so my ticket for the guys didn't get scanned.
I would say that it seemed like there were more people, especially because I think football showed up, and yeah, there were more students there too. I think that's just my impression, but whatever.
No, hard to tell. I can tell you for the ladies game, and normally we cover this later, but since we're talking about that, the ladies game attendance was 1,212.
Which is around the normal.
Probably a little bit more for the guys. Not sure. So,
Let's just say a cool 2K just for shits and giggles.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Make it easy. Okay. Well, interesting. But yeah, so basketball, ladies and men weren't the only two teams that won this past weekend. There was a lot of dubs in Lumberjack Nation. Volleyball won.
Yay.
They're also conference champs, right?
Yes.
Yes. So they won. SFA football won. Conference champs. First time in 10 seasons? I don't even know how long it's been.
I think so. And I want to say that I was there.
I was too.
Anyone who knows
this weekend. Oh, sorry.
what was going on during the game, but I was there to support.
I'm so glad you were there. Did you go and sit down on the field with in the alumni tent?
So, okay, well, actually, let me go whatever consecutive order, but chronological order. That's what I meant. So the ladies won Friday night basketball. Guys won Friday night basketball. Lady Jacks volleyball won Saturday, and football won Saturday. So for the football game, because I will say, my dad's dear friend John Alvin was guilting me a bit that I had not been to more of the football games and that Colby and the boys deserved it. And I said, you know what, you're right. So I will say and go. Dad wanted to go. So John Alvin does the scoreboard or whatever during the football game. So Dad and I went in the box with him to do the score, and just miscommunication on my part. I didn't chat with Laura, didn't know that she was there. And then she texted me like halfway through the first half and was like, I wish you were here. Most of the basketball guys are down here in my box. And I was like, I'm here. I just don't have a pass to get on the field. And she said, well, we'll work that out. Meet me at the bottom of the stairs. And so I was like, bye, Dad and John Alvin.
Peace.
See you later.
For sure.
And so then I spent the rest of the game down on the field with Laura and got to chat with some of our guys on the team for a little bit. So that was fun.
That is awesome. Well, good. I was wondering, I was like, I wonder if Jacqueline went to the game. And I was like, probably not. Football ain't her thing. And then I never heard anything back. So I was just like, well, who knows? And so this is a pleasant surprise. And then, yeah, normally some of the guys show up to Laura's box, which is great.
To be clear, it is my boss's box.
Well,
so she does
okay.
let them, but
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. It's Katie's.
It's the one in which I reside.
Correct.
Yes.
It's Katie's
Yes.
box, but you were
Yeah.
there. And so, yeah, I know. And I was telling Katie about the fact that I hadn't been over to the boxes like all season.
Yeah.
When I was there getting my facial from her. And she goes, well, girl, just call me and we'll come over. And I was like, I would, but this last home game, I'm not going to even be able to go. I was like, I'll let you know if, when we have the playoff game, if I'm going to be around for it, which I probably won't even then, because the playoff game, if it's next weekend, I won't be there.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway,
And precursor to the rest of our season of episodes of the podcast, Laura and I also saw Chris Grant, the Southland commissioner.
Did you tell him that he still has yet to send us that damn picture we took in Natchitoches?
Oh, no, I forgot about that. But he said, when am I going to come on the podcast? And I said, if you want to come, you can come on whenever you want. And so he said, why don't we talk about trying to do an episode with him as a guest before we start conference play? And I said, sounds great.
Great. I wish I would have known that, because I would have said, well, brother, why don't you answer your DMs? Because I DM'd his ass right after we had that talk in Natchitoches. I hope he's listening. He's probably not. But I DM'd him at the beginning of last season. I DM'd him after Natchitoches and said, hey, let me know when you're ready to come on the podcast. And also send me the picture that we took in Natchitoches. Crickets.
He's a tornado, really.
Well, that's fine. And he can be a tornado. But at the same time,
answer your DMs.
Answer your DMs.
But hey, when I saw him face to face, he brought it up. So we'll get him on here.
Okay, fine. We will DM him again and be like, we're back. And here I am asking for the picture and your calendar.
I did introduce Latif and Nerys to him as well.
Oh, that's
so
really nice. Okay, good.
Oh, so I asked him how to pronounce his name, and it's Narit, not
Narit. Okay, I keep saying eat. Sorry.
That's why everybody calls him Rit. That makes sense.
Yes. Narit. And I will also say it's Ahmed. That's the Ahmed. Ahmed Muhammad. Yeah.
Rit.
Ahmed.
Mm-hmm. Now Rit.
Yeah, but so I East Texas.
That's why I've just been calling him Rit, because everybody's calling him Rit.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I ain't about to mess it up again for the 100 millionth time. So we're just gonna go with Rit. Okay.
That's why I have to have him face to face. Like, say your name for me so that I know how to pronounce it correctly.
Cool. All right. Last but not least, last night the Lady Jacks were playing U of H, and man, it was a barn burner of a game. I wasn't able to go because I was working late, but I got home and turned it on. It was like 6 minutes left in the game. And nuts game. And we pulled it out. So congrats on the Lady Jacks beating U of H. A really good Big 12 dub at home. And it wasn't even on the road. Like we didn't have to travel to U of H, which is interesting enough as well that they came here. So nice little home and home. I'm assured that they have set up with them. But yeah, so shout out to the Lady Jacks. They're also on a tear. So, I mean, man, all of our teams are – I don't know what's in the Nacogdoches water right now, and I'm not mad about it, but everybody is playing at the top of their game, and I don't want it to end. No. So whatever's being added to the water right now, keep adding it. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's go into our game versus ACU.
Really quick.
There's more. Sorry, it's not on the list. I'm sorry.
Do I?
I didn't know if you had more because it wasn't on the notes.
Oh, well, I put these on my notes, and I was going to go over them the last game, but since we were in the last episode, but since we were in a time crunch, had to sideline those. But just a few random quick notes that would have been in our preseason podcast episode, but as we said, most of the players did not have bios uploaded. But the other day I checked and some of them did, not all of them. So don't anyone feel left out. I'm just hitting 3 little highlights that were things I did not know. So I assume the general fan population does not know that I saw in bios that were uploaded. So number 1, and Alex or Laura may have known this. If I did, I forgot it. Did we know that Cece and Keon have been friends since grade school?
I did.
I feel like that was just sort of implied with the fact that they're from the same area, but now that you say it, sure.
I mean, I was like, that makes sense. They're both from Indiana, but I had no idea like how close the towns were. Yeah.
That's adorable. And now that just makes more sense as to why Keon was a big pull for here and why him and Keon stayed together.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. My cat's tail is like whipping my hair. way. Fun fact number 2, Tashik came to the United States at the age of 13, traveling by himself on his first ever flight to come pursue his basketball career from, I'm not going to try to pronounce the town that he's from, but the Congo, but 13 years old, first flight ever. He flew by himself to the U.S.
I love that.
Love him. That's awesome.
And then, actually I have 2 more. Sorry. Number 3, Bryson's dad, Marcus, who we've met and has been at nearly every game. He played all 4 years at North Carolina State and was drafted by both the USBL Florence Flyers and the CBA Dakota Wizards in 2004 and has played professionally in over a dozen countries.
Nice. Oh.
So we got a basketball lineage here.
Yes, we
Okay,
do.
Bryson. Okay, all right.
And last but not least, I think they maybe said this during one of the last games, but one of Coach Breyer's college teammates coached Cam in high school. So that's kind of where their connection came to happen.
I feel like I heard that. Yeah. So that one I feel very familiar with.
Oh,
but
I have a fun fact.
Go.
On Breyer.
Go.
He actually tried to recruit Nana.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. He
Interesting.
still has him in his phone as Coach B.
Oh.
From wherever it was that he was trying to recruit him to.
Nice.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Okay. I love all the fun facts. Anybody else out there listening has fun facts, put them in the chat.
Let us know.
Let us know. Put them in the chat.
One more, because Narit, now that I know how to say his name, told us this at the football game. So you know how in the suites they'll have on the TV whatever other college football games are happening. And OU was playing Bama or something, and he was very intently keeping an eye on it. And I was like, "Are you a fan?" So he said that his dad went to OU, and so they went to OU football games many times, like when he was growing up. And his dad missed his game Friday night, which just happened to be his best game, to travel to go to the OU football game that was Saturday.
I'm sure his dad was mighty pissed because he had been in almost every single game prior to that.
I know, like the first one he missed. I was like, well, you'll just have to go.
Maybe he needs to stay away if he's going to play
a
like
playoff
that.
or something. We just need to make sure that there's an OU game at the same time somehow.
Yeah, because if he's going to go off like that and his dad or his mom aren't in the stands, then I'm sorry to say, maybe they should just not be.
I mean, we'll go where the facts lead us.
I'm just saying, I'm not an investigative journalist, but I mean, 2 + 2 = 4.
All right. General, now that we went over all those little fun facts, general history, background info for the game, which was Friday, November 14th at William R. Johnson Coliseum versus Abilene Christian University. In our previous matchup history with ACU, we had 28 wins and 15 losses going into that game. The last matchup, we won 62-57. That was on the road in Abilene, December of 24. The largest margin of victory was 97-62 in 2016, and the smallest margin of victory was just 1 point, 61-60 in 2019.
Oh.
I remember all of them.
In 2019.
Yeah. Not. Anyway, okay, let's go over SLC standings. So at the moment, and hopefully for the whole season, fingers crossed, knock on wood, SFA is sitting alone at the top of the SLC standings at 4-0. McNeese is below us at 3-1, HCU 2-1, as well as Lamar and UNO. And then UIW and UTRGV are at 2-2. Commerce, they will not be East Texas A&M. I'm sorry, ever. Commerce and Northwestern are 1-3, and then A&M Corpus Christi at 1-4, and Nichols and Southeastern are both 0-4. Now I have to say, I did go back and look actually as soon as Laura got here when I pulled up all the stuff because I wanted to see, because I'm just like a little shocked at Southeastern less so, but more so at Nichols going 0-4 so far this season. in the beginning of the season. So I did click on both of their schedules just to see who they've been playing. And I will say, I will give them credit. Both of those 0-4 teams have played a really, really hard non-conference schedule. They're playing some Power 5 teams right out of the gate, and I'm not shocked that they're 0-4. So I will give them a little bit of grace and leeway. So shout out to both of them for doing the best they can, and it's rough.
That'll be interesting to see how that translates to conference play.
Yeah, I mean,
that experience gained and what they learned from that.
Absolutely, 100%. And again, we've been there. We've had seasons where we played some really hard non-conference games to start off the season, and have obviously not upset anybody. And so I get it, and keep on Nichols and Southeastern. So I totally get it. One more note, at the moment, as of right now, we are at 138 in the Ken Pom. Oh, I'm just saying, it's good. I mean, considering where we started this season to now, 138, I will freaking take it. And I guess we were hard to find because Mom said, just found you, LOL. I didn't know I was missing. I could have been. You found us. Anyway, those are my notes.
Alrighty, game notes. So for the starters, same starting lineup: Keon, CC, Cam, Gerald, and Latif. We did win 76-66. Sean Kennedy's stat section. We had a field goal percentage of 45.3, 3-point percentage of 56.5, free throw percentage of 57.7. Points in the paint, 20. Points off turnovers, 8. Second chance points, 9. Fast break points, 6. Bench points, 30, 24 of which were Naritz, but we'll get to it. Total rebounds, 29, 6 offensive and 23 defensive boards. We had 15 fouls, which is rather low for us. And while I don't normally put this as a line on the stats, I'm going to tell you what their personal fouls for the game were, and it was 21. So surprising that we had 6 fouls less than our opponent.
Well, especially versus ACU, because that game, home or away, is always physical, always.
Yeah, I'll get to my comments on that.
I'm sure you and Laura have plenty of notes about that. I can't wait.
Turnovers. I am pleased as punch to say another game in the single digits with 8 turnovers.
I cannot.
They had 11 turnovers. We had 5 steals and 5 blocks. Mm-hmm. Our game leader coming in at high point, Narit, 24 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. And he was 8 of 10 from the 3-point line.
Holy shit.
Let that sink in for a second. We had trailing right behind him, Latif with 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 assist. Keon with a double-double, 15 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. And Gerald, I feel like I'm going to put Gerald on there every time, even if he's not in a game leader position points-wise, because he always is defensively. He had 3 points, 4 rebounds, 4 blocks, 2 steals, 1 assist.
Listen. I also think that's the first double-double from a player all season.
I think it is.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to go ahead and just say it. Our player of the games are the exact same, dude. Like, what the hell, Narit?
Laura, are you on the same page with player of the game, or you got a different one?
Yes. Well, so that was what I was talking about earlier. My feat of strength and player of the game are the same, so I'll wait if you want.
Okay.
If you want, I don't want to mess up y'all's vibe, so.
No, I mean, once we mention our player of the games, usually that kind of just molds very seamlessly into feats of strength. It's okay, because literally when we start talking about the players and the game points, like those are all feats of strength, and that just kind of all molds it. So
go, baby, go.
So as for segues right in.
Okay.
Get in there.
Jackson and I were at the football game, Axum.
Axum.
And we ran into Maddie B, our coach. And
I love how you call him Maddie B.
I like to annoy him.
I'm sure he loves it.
Yeah. So we ran into him, and I think we both, I'm going to just say we, because I don't want it just to be me. I think we both expressed a little like, wow, that game was kind of close. ACU was kind of close. And he he kind of paused and looked, and he said, did you doubt? And we were just like, and he said, I didn't. And the way his eyes snapped, this is the feats of strength. The way his eyes snapped, I was like, man, I'm laying down all doubts. I'm believing in what you're putting down. And this is how it circles into player of the game. Previously, when we started seeing all of our new team members coming in, there were some grumbles. It wasn't from us, but there were some grumbles about, well, I don't know how that's going to translate to D1 play. I'm not sure.
We've heard it.
Blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? I believe in Maddie B's vision, and I believe in his staff. I believe in his team. Never again will I worry when we're in a situation like that, because he just shut me up. And so Nareed is my player of the game because he showed them. They put a little meme up about him not even having any offers out of high school, or what was that? That it was
no D1 offers.
No D1 offers.
Yeah.
And he just slides right in. And when you believe in your team like that, I mean, that's what happens.
It's crazy what a little bit of confidence and self-assurance and self-esteem and love and respect can do for a team. It's shocking, isn't it?
Yes.
Listen. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not saying I will ever doubt our team, but there will be games that will happen in the future where I'm just like, okay, this is going to be a dicey one. It's going to be a toss-up. It's going to happen. Yeah. Not saying I doubt at any point in time the team or the coaching or the vision. Oh, don't even get me started on the term, the vision. This is a whole side conversation that I do not want to have during a basketball podcast, but it has to do with wedding shit from the weekend. And I don't, this is an broadcast conversation. But anyway, trying to stay on task here. There will never be doubts in that respect, but there will be games where I'm like, ACU will always be a game that I'm like, this could go either way. It's just because in the past, the only thing we have to go off of is past play.
Correct.
And because we've never seen this team play together against these opponents that we're about to have, we've never seen this coaching staff against the opponents we're about to have. So all we have to go off of is how we as Lumberjacks have played versus these teams in the past. I know that probably isn't super fair, but in the end, like, that's all we have to go off of. And that's what a lot of our fans and alumni who are big basketball people have to go off of. And so it's like, it's not at the moment that we're doubting coach's vision or his game plans. We just don't know what they are. You know what I mean? And also it's like, all we have to go off of is how we've played in the past. And so it's every year ACU is a rough game. Every year, Lamar is a rough game. Can't explain it. Doesn't matter if they're the best team in the league or the worst team in the league. It's a rough game. It's a physical game. So it's going to happen. Like when we're going against these teams, well, you never know. Hold on, we got a comment.
I was the one that said the computer guys like our dudes. What?
I'm assuming this means the computer guys, like all the analysts and analytical guys, were saying like our guys that were recruited were the guy. You know what I mean? Like we're good.
Yeah.
But when you look at them, like, no offense to Narit, but when you look at him, you're like, how's that guy gonna, hit all those threes? Well, he just showed you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's because people have such preconceived notions and stereotypes in their head about what a basketball player should look like. Let's be fair. Is Gerald the tallest guy out there every given night? No, he's not. But that does not mean that he is not going to be getting blocks and rebounds and outscoring, or not outscoring, but like out rebounding and out blocking the other team.
Yeah.
Yeah, the metrics are positive. Yes, yes, figured that out. But yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, if you looked at all of their reports coming in, they
shit,
were
yeah.
amazing, but then people still had doubts.
Well, of
That's
course.
what I'm just saying, though. Like, if he believes it, like
There
that
will-
look he gave me,
yeah.
I was like, okay,
There
you
will
got it. Whatever.
always be doubters,
Yeah,
Laura.
of course.
Of course, there will. Listen.
There's probably still doubters.
There will be doubters, and they will rear their ugly head the first loss we have.
Correct.
Because especially with the crazy start we've had,
They're waiting.
they're waiting in the wings.
True.
The naysayers and the "oh, I told you so"ers are waiting in the wings for the first L that comes across the desk, which I'm sure they either didn't watch or probably haven't attended. And it doesn't matter. They're going to be like, "I told you so. This teams are fakes and phonies and frauds." And I can't wait for that moment for all of us to just absolutely pounce on that person. But it's going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
So,
But yeah, I mean, 100% co-sign what both of you said. What we have, our only frame of reference is how we've played these teams in the past up until this point. So, and that's, I mean, when Laura and I talked to, I think we should start calling him Matty B, because we have so many Matts already. It's like, we got to differentiate somehow. And that's what I told him. I was like, I'm not saying I doubted, but like there was a little moment that I was just a little anxious or a little nervous.
worried,
Sure.
a little
Anxious.
Yeah. When I walked into the brewery on Friday night and turned the game on, it was like halfway through the first half. And I looked at the score and I was like, shit. You know what I mean? Like I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I know ACU is always going to have our, our balls in a vice at some point during these games.
And that's the thing. We've never seen the team that we have now play ACU before Friday night, but we've seen many a ACU team play our guys, and they're always good. They're always a good matchup to us.
The defense is
I
always.
give it to Brett Tanner. He's a great coach.
He is,
as we've mentioned before, former Lumberjack. So like we know what to expect there. So yeah, I was nervous for a few moments, but we came back and won. So
my mom would like to report that she has never doubted, not Knack Nanny. She has never doubted for a minute.
That's we've been
She's
told.
sitting 2 rooms away, just talking smack. Look at her go. Typical.
So, feats of strength, man. Okay, no, we can dive deeper into Narit's shooting Friday night, but 8 of 10 is ridiculous. I don't know when I've seen that, and I mean, just like Matt Rocco. See again, why we have too many Matts. Said in our text to Laura and I when we were at Rice, he has such a smooth release, and his shot is just perfect. And I mean, my dad was saying, which like my dad's a big connoisseur of shooters, obviously. He's like, his release is so fast, he barely touches the ball before he's shot it. And then for the release to be that smooth and the shot to look that nice.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Mom wants to know why he was made to take his headband off.
So I meant to ask him Saturday night at the football game why he wasn't wearing it. So I don't know if that was a personal choice or if he was made to take it.
No, but he had it on right at the beginning of the game, and then I think somebody told him to take it off.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I turned the game on, Mom's like, well, wait, what game is this? Because he has his headband on or has a headband on. And I was like, no, this is the game. This is Friday's game. She goes, well, he didn't have his he had it on. And then at some point, one of the refs or somebody told him to take it off. So he didn't have it on the rest of the game.
That's so stupid. Why is that?
So to answer your question, Mom, we don't, the girls don't know either.
Sorry.
We'll ask him next time we see him.
No.
It's a great mystery of life. Listen, just watch. Here's my first feat of strength. Let me just say, it's so nice to listen to an ESPN broadcast with our boy Rob Myers, because he knows exactly what is happening on that court at any given time. He is fun. He is funny. I'm just so glad now that the general population of people who watch on ESPN Plus now get to understand the magnificent gem we have in Rob Myers, because all of us who listened to the radio broadcasts in the past, we knew this already. This was known information. But those who never listened to him before on the radio broadcast now understand the gem of a play caller and color analyst that is that man. And you're welcome, America.
Yeah, we were really robbing the general public of just keeping him to the local airwaves on the radio. So I'm super happy that he's now on the ESPN.
Yeah. So sitting there listening to our game, watching it last night, I'm literally like, for once I'm enjoying a broadcast. For once I'm enjoying, and then the person that they have with him, he's decent as well. Like he's good as well. Like he's a good little addition with him.
So I think they've had someone different each game thus far, because I know there was one game I watched and it was a gal, I think named Jordan something, who was a student, and she was very good. I told Dad, I said, because that was the first game, I think, and so I was assuming it was going to be her all of the games, and Dad was like, well, who do they have with him? And I said, well, she knew what she was talking about basketball wise, and she made Rob chuckle once or twice, so check. But then it's
was she blonde?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so then it wasn't the on court person with the mic then. Okay, well then I don't know who it was.
So I think they might be, I don't know if they're doing a rotation, if it's somebody different every time, if it's like a trial period to choose the best. I don't know. Anyone who knows, let us know.
Maybe. Well, hell, get me on there one time, Rob. We'll have a hell of a time.
Yes.
You didn't call it SF Austin. Is that correct?
Correct. There was no mispronunciations.
Okay.
Again, the commentary was great. Again, anything Rob puts out is going to be excellent. So for all of those who are listening to the podcast right now, if you don't watch the ESPN streams of the games, you need to now. I'm just saying. Just
Go ahead.
Please do. But yeah, it obviously sucks not being there physically. But the game itself, watching it back last night, I mean, there was a lot of stuff, obviously, I noticed. But, I mean, the main thing is just, again, how in the face of adversity, like there were obviously moments we were not ahead. And how we came together as a group and made sure that we stuck to the game plan. We did not falter. We did not lose our cool in the pressure situations. I think just shows a lot for how this team has come together, and it just feels so much more put together. I know this is first year of this group together and the first year of Maddie B, but like it feels like this team has been together for multiple seasons, and it feels like Maddie B and the coaching staff have been there for multiple seasons. Like for some reason, it just doesn't feel like that this is the first time they've played together. You know what I mean? Like
It's very organic.
Very organic. They work well together. I feel secure with this lineup. I feel secure with who we have running the show. I'm happy about it.
Very happy. But just so I didn't point this out on the stats, but just to illustrate how back and forth of a game it was.
I'm sorry. What's your thing?
I'm just reading Mom's comment. I didn't put it up on the screen yet. I'll do it later. Mom, I'll come back to that comment.
I thought I did something.
It has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. We already talked about it, and she's bringing it back up again because she came in late. So we'll bring that back up later.
So during this game, score was tied 8 times, lead changed 9 times. So it was very back and forth game.
That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that this is the first time that we've had a game this season that it's this back and forth. So the fact that they were able to hold it together, there wasn't any sort of freak out. There wasn't any sort of like crushing and falling and crumbling under pressure. Because again, ACU, they were going to come in and they were going to apply pressure. That is what they're good at. Every time, it does not matter if we're home or away playing them, they're going to apply pressure. So I really, really, really loved seeing the evolution of this game. And yeah, of course, there was going to be some lead changes and there was going to be some physical play, but still held it together at the end of the day.
Yep.
Also, shout out to Keon's double-double.
Scotty just tried to jump on my lap and misjudged it and did not make it. That's what that was.
Dear
Yeah,
God.
no, Keon with the double that was amazing. For him to have 12 rebounds is wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
He's
fired
one
up.
of the smallest guys on the court at any given moment. Like, and the fact that he's getting all those rebounds is bananas.
It is wild. Also, Latif with the 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 assist. That was fantastic. Want to say he was 2 of 5 from the 3-point line, 4 of 6 from the 3-point line. I mean, the free throw line, and then made 4 just outside shots. So all across the board, great shooting. And one more person to add into our absolutely amazing 3-point percentage. I don't know when we have had a 3-point percentage, first of all, be over 50%, but second of all, be over our field goal percentage. While Cam was not listed on the game leaders as far as high point, he was also 2 of 5 from the 3-point line. So we had Latif 2 of 5, Cam 2 of 5, Narit 8 of 10.
8 of 10 is bananas. I can't even begin to discuss. I mean, like, the only thing better than 8 of 10, honestly, at this point is just going 10 for 10. Like, obviously, yeah, 9 of 10, but like,
I mean, it's right there.
robotic. Yeah, okay, so a couple stats that I screenshotted. You like how I'm doing this right here? A couple stats that I screenshotted when I saw them yesterday. So, Gerald has swatted 17 shots this season and averages 4.25 blocks per game. Both marks rank second in the nation. 2.
That's amazing.
Over
To see it.
nation.
Nation.
First of all, here's the thing. This boy isn't new to Division I basketball. He played at Northwestern last year. I do not remember him playing and putting up these kind of stats last year.
He didn't. I looked at his bio.
Me neither.
He's almost doubled in every single. If you go back and look, it's amazing.
So back to what Alex and I said last week, it really shows what a player can be capable of when they're in not only a program and system, but under a coach that they mesh with. And again, not to like disparage anybody with that, but sometimes you match up well, sometimes you don't. And when you double all of your stats from one season to the next from switching, then obviously you found the match.
Speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Speaks for itself. You don't even have to say anything disparaging. It just speaks for itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is obviously Narit. He ranks inside the D1 top 25 with 3.25 3-pointers per game and 15 total 3-pointers made. He became just the 5th Lumberjack and the first since 2017 to hit 8 or more trifectas. I love how they wrote that. It's 3s. We don't need to be fancy. In a single game in SFA's home win over Abilene Christian. And that is obviously I'm getting these straight from SFA basketball.
Yeah.
So I'm not stealing. I'm giving credit where credit's due. I didn't take those myself. Credit where credit is due there.
You would have never said trifecta.
I would have never said trifecta.
Okay. I love that it said trifecta because that's Dickie V's term for a 3. It's trifecta.
You're right.
I love him so much.
I know. So some other post-game notes. Let's see here. Where'd it go? There it is. SFA has won 3 straight games against the Wildcats. The Lumberjacks increased their lead in the all-time series with Abilene Christian to 21-16. And this is our first 4-0 start to a season since the 2019-2020 season. I think if we think back, what else happened in the 2019-2020? Don't fucking bring up the C word. I'm talking about the 2019-2020 Lumberjack team.
We beat Duke.
I'm just saying, if you remember back, ladies and gentlemen, to that faithful year of 2019-2020 Lumberjack team, that was the team of major giant killer action. So if we are capturing that lightning in a bottle and the good juju of that season, hold on to your hats, ladies and gents, Lumberjack fans, because this could be a hell of a season we have under our belts here. I'm just saying, I mean, that, again, COVID blew us so bad, because if that shit didn't happen, that was a Sweet 16 team. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bummer.
We got hosed. Kevon got hosed. Fucking Nate got hosed. Johnny got hosed. That whole team got hosed, because that team would have went to the Sweet 16 or further, no doubt.
Yeah, and a bummer of a next season, but
that's what I'm saying.
still for another time.
That's for another time. All right, any more feats of strength? I mean, all in all, what a game. My God. I mean,
I'm going to say the single-digit turnovers, even though I already said it. I cannot tell y'all how happy I am to see single-digit turnovers every game. It is making my life. And one more little, funny about a nice feat of strength at the football game whenever I was chatting with a few of the guys. And I can't remember who exactly said it, but it was like I think it was like Cam, Eltramon, Gerald, and maybe CC or someone were standing there. And one of them was obviously jokingly giving Gerald grief, saying, "Oh, you only got 3 blocks last night in the game." And he's like, "I got 4." And I was like, "Gerald, listen, last year we would have been happy to get 4 blocks in a game. Mm-hmm. So if you're pulling those by yourself, we're pleased. Don't let them give you any guff on it."
Gerald, we would have been happy to get 4 blocks on the season, my son. Because, but you know what I mean? 4 blocks in a game is absolutely unheard of. And I'm so happy to get it. But I'm not going to be disparaging at any point on Gerald's stats. No. If all he gets in a game is blocks,
keep going.
Keep going, babe. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't. I truly don't. Did you tell them on Saturday that we appreciate when they come over after the game and give us hugs, and they better not forget anymore?
So I didn't have a chance to bring that up, but it was funny because whenever I walked up, whoever was in that group there, literally every one of them came up to give me a hug, and then Cam just starts walking off, and I'm like, hello? Literally everyone else in the group gave me a hug, and you're just like, bye, Jacqueline. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I don't think he was feeling well, but anyways, he came back. But I think they do.
Do they understand? Hopefully they understand by now the level of commitment we have to this program.
I think they do. So those guys I didn't get to talk to as long. Laura and I did get to talk to Narit and Latif for a longer period of time later on in the night. And I probably babbled way longer than they wanted to hear, but I think I got the point across that we just want them to do well. And, obviously, would we love to win every game? Who would not?
Right.
But anyone who's known Alex and I or listened to our podcast, and hopefully the guys will get to see this, we love to win. But, at the end of the day, you can have seasons where you're not winning, but the players are still enjoying it and they're still happy. Or you can have seasons where we are winning and certain players are just not enjoying it. And we love to see the best of both worlds, Yeah. Do we love a win? Yes. But do we want the guys to enjoy it? Absolutely.
Correct.
And either way, we're still here, or y'all are still here.
Yeah.
Still here, so,
either way, we still want to support them and at least let them know that, even if the scoreboard doesn't reflect a positive outcome, that we are still positively supporting them. And my eye is watering so bad right now. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. If you see me, I'm not crying because she's so overjoyed. I'm overjoyed by the win. My eyes are watering because my eye hates me right now. Anyway,
sorry.
That's why I look like a troll. Anywho, so Yeah, well, but hopefully by now they understand that we're not like what do they call them? Like
Ball bunnies.
ball
Bear
bunnies. Yeah, listen, you're old enough to be like probably
Let's not. Look,
Don't.
you could be my kid at this point. I mean, if I had my kid at 15, but it's possible, but I'm just saying, I'm the cool aunt. Let's just
auntie.
yeah. I mean, my fucking nephew is 18 years old. Like, come on, guys. Like, just want you to know it's not like that. Promise you that much.
It's a PG rated show.
We're a family friendly podcast.
My mouth is not PG rated at
Mine is not
point in the day at any point in time. Okay, shall we move on?
Yes.
All right, ready? Let me turn the volume up. Here we go.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, you're going to hear about it. You.
All right. Main grievance for me was the fact that I missed the game, but
I was sad you weren't there, but
we had good company, so it was okay. The other weird grievance for me was the fact that you couldn't sit in your normal seats for like half the game. That was the first thing I noticed whenever I turned on the game. I was like, "The fuck?"
Tell what Doc said.
Well, I don't want to because I don't know who they were. But anyway, tell for another time. I don't know. 3 people showed up, had those seats. We moved. They got there late. They left early. We moved back, and all was right in the universe, and we won. So there's that.
Yeah.
My major grievance, once again, I'm a broken record, but until we can get a free throw percentage above 60, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to bitch about it every week. 57.7%.
No, it's true.
Where do you run?
It's true. I was gonna say the same thing. I knew you were gonna say it. That's why I didn't bring it up. But I'm just like, it's honestly, if that's the only, listen, I'm just gonna say this. If that's the only thing that I'm bitching about in grievance section is free throws, I'm gonna be fine with it, but I'm still gonna bitch about it.
It's the only grievance I have for our guys.
Yeah.
It's more of a big one just because I feel like it is such an easy thing to address, and it's something that's going to happen every single game, and it can be the make or break for winning a game, and we just can't leave points on the table because we can't make a free throw.
I agree. No, I agree.
My major grievance was that, you know how they always talk about the home team advantage or the home game advantage?
Yeah.
Because of our people that are not coming in and filling seats, we don't have one of those. Those guys are out there playing their hearts out to an empty stadium or arena, whatever, every night. They're out there. There's no such thing as a home court advantage with us. That's my major grievance. Get out there, people. Come on.
No.
Support our team.
I will always co-sign that
Yes.
and agree. I mean, I get it. Like, life happens and you can't make every game, but when you're playing teams like that and you need home court advantage, like imagine if that place was just, double full.
Yeah. Even
halfway more full.
Yeah.
The type of home court advantage. And again, it's not just, it's both guys and girls, man.
Yes.
I mean, and the thing is, it's like, yes, like I can't physically make every single
course. Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Jacqueline cannot make every single game. She lives an hour and 45 minutes away. The fact that she can make it in for any of the guys' home games at all is a feat. And it's like, we've been doing this for 7 seasons and we have just enough time in our schedules to like prioritize 1 season of basketball, but to do 2 is like so hard. And that's why whenever Payday was complaining about, well, you stream and you talk about the guys, well, what about the girl? Baby, you try doing both teams in all these different games for free. Nobody's paying us. Nobody's giving us gas money to do this. Like, listen, I'm telling you, like, it's not easy. And that's why, and we're going to talk about it at the end. I'm so glad that Laura and Hunter are going to work on covering that. But it's just like, it's not easy. And so I understand that. But at the same time, if you live in this effing town and you have season tickets, why aren't you using them?
Yeah. Cheapest
Well,
day ever.
Especially for Friday night. The thing is, it's for most of the time that we were in the WAC, we never had double headers anymore. And so
Right.
now back in the Southland and we have a double header. It's like, if you have the opportunity to go one day in one time, one drive, if you're like me driving from out of town and see both of them play, then I would love people to take that opportunity because the ladies are playing great, the guys are playing great. And if you can get two in one night, I
And
just
listen,
don't know why you wouldn't.
I agree. And you know what? That also irritates me more. I wasn't sure how many people were there. But now it makes me even more mad that there weren't more people there. Because listen, if you were coming in for the football game on Saturday, your ass could have came in early and hit up multiple opportunities to support the Jacks. Basketball on Friday, both games, volleyball on Saturday, and then went to the football game. Like, if you came in and all you did was football, you missed out, babe, on a lot of really good sports. And if I wasn't in a wedding all weekend, I would have been at all four things.
Yeah.
No doubt. Because that's a lot of really good sports. And you're and you came in, you spent money to come in and just go to one. What? Laura's right. It's the cheapest date in town. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm a pretty cheap date. I can be a cheap date. I could probably be expensive if I wanted to be, but you're taking me to a game and it costs $10.
Yeah.
Happy camper over here.
Yeah.
I don't even want beer I know that's shocking. I know that's very shocking. And I know it's like, what? You don't drink at the games anymore? No, I don't.
Yeah.
'Cause
I will say the popcorn there is, to me,
give me a water.
well, I think Steph Curry should come check out our popcorn because I think it's the best
You know
in
what?
our
I-
conference.
Do miss the ice cream bars.
Oh yeah, that would
So-
be nice with the popcorn.
If we could get ice cream bars back again, I don't know who's in charge of
Yeah.
concessions anymore, but if you're listening or have any pool at concessions, I would love to have ice cream bars again because that was I'm always down for a sweet treat.
Mhm. Oh.
That was very good.
I will co-sign with Laura. The SFA popcorn has been the best, I think, for like years and years and years.
What they put on it, but yeah.
My favorite, because I like a nice sweet and savory snack, is to get M&Ms and put them in the SFA popcorn.
Yes.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true.
Next time I'm there with you, that's what we'll do.
There you go.
Would you like it too? Just
I mean,
have
I
a
might
big-
nibble. I might
Okay.
nibble a couple. Yeah, I might nibble. Yeah. So in terms, I think honestly, and that's why I like this team right now is the fact that I like where we're at is really the fact that the only big main grievance we have about the team and their play is free throws. Tell me when the last time we had a team where the only major grievance about the team and their style of play or their product on the court. I just have one: free throws. Like, when has that ever happened? I will say it was strange. There was a lot of, it wasn't necessarily on our side, but there was a lot of moving screens that were called on Saturday and not a lot of travels. That was strange.
Yeah, one-sided at one point, but you know how that goes. So
Yes. So my grievance with the referees Friday night was, and like you can tell from, I mean, numbers are numbers. They don't lie. They did get more fouls called on them than us. However, my point was not the quantity of the fouls, but the quality of the fouls, because I like the whistles that we got blown on us for a foul would be like hand checking violation type fouls.
Yeah.
While on the other end of the court, literally, I mean, our guys would go to the floor in the lane, like you could hear it from the other side of the gym to get a whistle. And I'm like, do we have to get a concussion to get a whistle? Like, the incongruence of what the quality of the foul was my grievance.
Incongruence. That's, I love nothing more when people use big words. It does something to me.
4 syllables.
I get a little tingly.
Yes.
It just I don't know, it unlocks a primal thing in me, and I'm like, ooh. Oh man, what was the other thing I was going to mention? Oh my God, I had it and I lost it. You were talking about incongruence and it threw me. Oh no.
That we're talking about fouls, calls.
Yeah. It'll hit me. It'll come to me. It'll come to me.
Yeah, there were a couple times where, I mean, they had Keon like triple teamed, and I was like, he's about to get a concussion from an elbow to the head, because they literally will not like call a foul or a jump ball or anything, but like blow your whistle and make it stop before he gets injured.
Yeah.
I did see you get up multiple times and do your classic. So I knew what you were saying. I knew what you were doing. I didn't even have to hear you. I just knew exactly what you were doing.
I mean, it should not be that ridiculous. Like, this is basketball, not football. We should not have players getting CTE because you won't blow your whistle.
Oh, I remember what it was. I was looking at the stats on the website, and I do not like the amount of points in the paint they had compared to ours. They had 40 and we had half that at 20. So I feel like if I had any other minor grievance, sure, there you go. That was it. Ooh.
Yeah, we did not have as many as usual, but I may attribute part of that to Narit just
Well, that's what I'm saying. So maybe this is because in the past 9 seasons we lived in the paint.
Yeah.
So maybe this is just me and you and all the rest of us having to just get into a different paradigm where we've always begged and pleaded for shooters and like 3-point shooters, and we never really had that. I mean, we had Trell, he was good, but not this. No, I mean, he's great, but and so maybe it's just getting into a different mindset where, holy shit, maybe all of our points aren't going to come from the paint this time.
And think about,
and you know what? Until we can raise that free throw percentage, if we can hit the 3-pointers better than the free throws, then let's do that, because I don't want y'all driving into the lane if you're putting up a 57% free throw percentage.
100%.
Yeah.
You might as well hit that 3-pointer.
Kick it back out and hit that 3. Kick it back out and hit that 3, because if you're driving into the lane and
don't take the foul if you're gonna bomb the free throws. Pass it out to somebody.
Yeah, especially if your name isn't Keon, just kick that shit back out.
Exactly. He's our trusted 3-pointer.
Yeah, like
your 3 options are Narit, Cam, and Latif. Look for them on the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Right, and unless your name is Keon and you're taking the ball into the paint for a layup, just kick it back out. Because at least if Keon gets fouled or commits a foul or vice versa, he'll most likely make those free throws.
Yes. That's a good idea for part of me. I like sure it would be Keon's Free Throw Academy.
We need to think of some new designs for this season and get them up on the web on the page so that people can buy them, i.e. me.
I'll buy now.
We'll set a goal to brainstorm and have some by the time conference starts. I think that's a good goal.
Yeah.
I want to make a Maddie B shirt.
Please.
And it just, instead of like, and then it's literally just a carton of ice cream.
I love it. Oh my God. One other random note, because you weren't there for me to comment this to, but I'm sure you noticed because anybody who knows me or watches this knows I'm always noticing the outfits, the shoes, whatever. And you know how Maddie B has worn pretty much the same style of shoes every game, which is pretty different from what our coaches typically wear.
Yeah.
Friday night, the whole staff all had on the same shoes.
Matching.
Maddie B.
Oh, and we should mention the spice level situation.
Oh my God, I was going to ask what the spice level was.
It was jalapeno. I tried to get some videos, but it was not habanero. It was jalapeno. Remember that one call? And to the Twitter people or X people who are upset, this is about intensity, not about
sexual.
Dean. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not afraid to say it, Laura.
Yes.
First of all, get your mind out of the gutter.
Thank you. I mean, that person, not us.
Yeah, for sure. But it's like, no. When we're talking about spice level, we're talking about how spicy, how intense, how passionate is Maddie B on the court at any given time.
Yeah.
And because this is he's new for us. So I want to see how this is the barometer season, because I want to know, what are we into? What are we in for here?
Yeah.
Like, is he a calm, cool, and collected guy throughout the entire game? Or is it going to be dependent on who we're playing?
Yeah.
Because obviously first game, that was like very much like green pepper. Green pepper.
Bell pepper.
Bell pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bell pepper-esque. But when we were at Rice, I would say that was more, again, we don't even know how far up it can go.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the top, the pinnacle, like ghost pepper. We haven't hit ghost pepper status.
No.
We haven't hit like 1 million Scovilles yet. Yeah. So I'm just waiting to see where that shows up. Is it going to be tonight? When we're playing Fresno, is it going to be, I'm waiting. I'm eager to see where that's going to appear. So, So once this barometer season is over, we will figure out the spice levels, and then that will also be a shirt.
Correct.
Yeah,
like the different chili peppers will be a shirt. And I'm sorry. And if Maddie B is okay with it, then maybe we can like get a drawing of the outline of his face or something and like stick that on the shirt. I don't know. I mean, I think he'd probably be down for anything that creates engagement for the basketball team at this point. So I think whatever we do, he's gonna love it and just say whatever. You know what I mean? So, and here's my thing, and I'm done doing this, because every season I want to make a shirt for a guy, for a player, but because of how crazy the rosters go and NIL and the portal, I'm like, what's the point?
Oh, but there is a point still.
But it makes my heart hurt because I'm just like, I'm gonna make a shirt for, we made one for Trell, and then like the next season he would come. Yeah. And I'm just like, that's depressing to me. Everybody does need t-shirts, but listen. If you want a specific player t-shirt, go to that NIL website that has, because that money goes directly to the player.
Correct.
This money goes to us.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want that to be, like taking away from their NIL deal on their month for, you know what I mean? Yeah. So if you want a specific player jersey, shirt, jacket, whatever the heck they have, go to that website. If you want these goofy shirts that we're planning to make for just general lumberjack stuff, I also have to, whenever we're designing, make sure we're not, breaking any laws, because I already got in trouble once. So it was a very nice hand slap. I wasn't banned or anything, but I just was very sweetly said to take that shirt off the website, and I said, yes, sir. Sorry. I didn't mean to do it. Okay, ladies, let's give our game one word, how to describe this whole game. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm just gonna say RIT, baby. RIT. That's my word. It's a word now.
It is a word.
What do we think?
Oh, honey, don't put me on.
I'll go next so you have a minute to think, Laura.
Yeah, you can have one word. So like, it could be any word to describe the game. It could be like fiery, passionate. It could be something stupid like RIT. Not that that's stupid.
Not stupid.
I'm just saying, like, it doesn't even have to be like last time. What I mean?
I got it.
Okay.
Phew.
See?
Phew.
I love that. Because it was a little dicey there at some, I get it.
It's not as good as incongruence, but whew. Well,
you're getting me hyped up again. Don't do it, Laura.
Mine is going to be courtesy of Dickie V. It's going to be trifecta.
Woo!
Wow, y'all are so, yes.
I love it. Listen, some weeks, some episodes, we have it. It's like it's staring at us right in the face, and like that's clearly the word.
Yeah.
And then there's some weeks I'm like, I'm grasping at straws. By the end of the season, if there's not like something that stands out, it's like I'm grasping at.
You're doing random Google
I'm doing
things.
random
Just
like literally we'll Google
random name
what's a
generators.
synonym for thank fucking God. Like that's you know what I mean? Like what's a synonym for holy shit we won, you know? Because that's what we'll use.
Yeah.
So I have to go back real quick before we end this and bring back the comment from my mother. Otherwise, she's gonna whoop my ass.
She could hurt me too.
She could hurt. That's right. You are in my house.
Yes.
She could also trip you on the way out.
On the premises, Laura.
So here was her comment. She said, "Give Coach Carthel a shout out. He was on ESPN." When is Coach Carthel not on ESPN? Is the right question, because every time something big happens at SFA and he's on doing an ESPN sideline report, his ass always gets on SportsCenter. I swear to God, he is the most ridiculous in the best way possible.
Yes.
I love him. We all love him. For him to open up SportsCenter with his post-game interview with that poor sweet child girl, where he's flipping his wet shirt all over her and grabbing her and hugging her. If anyone wants to know, for anyone who isn't an East Texan and or isn't from Texas in general and wants to get a good look at what an East Texas or just Texas football coach is like,
There he is.
Coach Carthel. That man is, and I will direct quote it from his mouth, as country as a syrup sandwich. He said that about other boys, and I'm also going to re-quote it back as him, because he is as country as a syrup sandwich. I cannot. He's insane, and I love him so much. And I'm pleased for the football team.
Yeah.
They've been working so hard, and finally, Coach Carthel's vision.
Yeah.
He's been saying for years, just stick with us. Just stick with us. We're going to have it. It'll be here. I promise you. Don't give up hope. We will get there. Please don't give up on us. And look at it now. And I tweeted it the other day, and I said, we have receipts, baby. And you know what? We've been with you this whole time.
I don't think people understand, just from working with the team and the coaches.
Laura works with the team. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, and I can't say that I know everybody's schedule, but basketball and football are here almost year round, like almost year round. So think about staff too is almost here year round, working their butts off. And man, they had the drive. They've always had the talent, and it just somehow clicked. It was amazing. It was an amazing game.
And I think this is also, I agree. I think this is also really quick a testament to when players commit to staying at a program that may not be the most sexy or glamorous move.
Correct.
In terms of, now everybody wants that big paycheck and the NIL, and believe me, I get it. Like, who doesn't want to get paid? I understand it. But when you commit yourself to a program and you stay and you work hard, this is the kind of result you can get.
Yep.
Because that's what happens. Like, they rewarded the guys who stayed, and the guys who stayed are now conference champions. And now they have an opportunity to go into the conference tournament and make some waves and maybe upset some people.
Yes.
And that's that's the biggest opportunity you can get. And why the hell not? You know what I mean?
Yeah. All
not even the conference tournament. I'm sorry. The actual, like the FCS tournament.
Yes. Yeah.
Because we're already locked in. We're the automatic qualifier. Yeah. We're the Southland Gems. There's no tournament like in basketball.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And Carthel is he's such an icon in like every way possible. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. He's such a character, first of all.
He's so
he should be on TV all the time. But I mean, he's just a really great human and also a really great coach. And you can tell that in the culture of the team. And, I love to joke about it, and I don't know football really. I didn't grow up with football. My high school didn't have football. I don't know it like I do basketball, but listen, if I know one thing from being a player, like I can see when the culture of a team and a program is good. And He's got it locked down, and he does a fantastic job. And I'm happy I was there to be able to support him on Saturday, even though I don't understand what's happening.
We won. We got that part.
I know what a touchdown is, and that's about it.
Yep.
That's all that matters at the end of the day. But yeah, so shout out to them. Shout out to volleyball for winning as well. I mean, no surprise. Fuck it. Excuse my French. D-hump is just D-hump, dude. Like, you can't hate the woman for the success that she's had over the years. And like, it's no shock here. That's why I'm just like, I don't really have to give a lot of like shout out to them because this is no surprise. It's D-hump. She's going to win. She's going to win. So yeah.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. It's just, again, like how we've had this woman for this long as our coach is insane.
Yeah. No idea, but so grateful.
Literally, I'm not mad about it, but it's just wild. And then women, and of course our guys. I mean, off to just an absolutely insane start, and I just can't wait. I mean, we got game tonight actually in 13 minutes, so we need to wrap this hoe up right now. And if you're listening right now and you're like, what are they talking about? Well, guys and gals, we play in 12 minutes. On Mountain West, you can download the app on your smart TVs or on your phone and stream it to your TV. All you have to do is go download the Mountain West app, and tip-off is at 8 o'clock. And we're playing Fresno State tonight. And then Friday,
Pepperdine.
We're playing Pepperdine. So put it on your calendars. Get ready for 2 away games on the West Coast. And and Mom wanted to let everybody know that the track team is also doing well.
Yes, they did amazing. Yes.
Love to hear it.
Love to hear it. All right, my loves. Thank you all again for listening in. We had a good crowd. Go ahead, Laura.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow night, Hunter Overholt and I are starting our own pod for the Lady Jacks. It's called Locked On Lady Jacks. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and the X. So I think at 7 o'clock. So
We're so excited. We're so excited to support y'all in this endeavor. Like, obviously, like we were mentioning earlier, like it's hard to try to cover all the sports, and like we'll try to give shout outs to all the teams when we're on talking about basketball, but it's all we can focus on in our time and our schedules is one sport. That's it.
Absolutely.
It's just too much to do multiple. So we're excited that the girls, the Lady Jacks, are going to get some love from 2 people who love the Lady Jacks and love basketball as well. And I think it's going to be great. We're excited to listen and tune in for your inaugural episode. And
thanks for your support.
Absolutely. We're excited to help y'all out in any way possible that you need it, in terms of like just ideas or thoughts or what works for us and what doesn't work for us. And we'll be happy to support anytime. So tune in tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Locked On Lady Jacks. LOL.
Couldn't think of
Great name.
I did do that. Hunter does a lot of the stuff, but I did do that.
I love that. I love that. Oh my goodness.
Could not think of 2 better people to do it. So I'm
absolutely. And and Hunter is so good at all the technology stuff, and he's going to have it looking all fancy, probably more fancy than ours. And we've been doing this for 7 freaking years. And I looked at the logo that he did and I was like, damn, Hunter, you want to redo our logo too while you're at it? Because I mean, it's just me and my Canva and a wish and a prayer at this point. And so like, he's more of a graphic designer than me. And so I'm just like over here, just throwing crap together.
I think it looks pretty amazing. I do.
Yeah. Anywho. All right, y'all. Thank you.
Alex, that's what I meant.
Thank you. No, well, yeah. But we appreciate you so much. Thank you for joining us and putting in your 2 cents. And
thanks for letting me be the bidding bully.
Oh my God. Anytime you want to win, you go for it. But yeah, next home game that we're all at together, we'll take a picture and post it on our socials. And then we'll make sure we're doing the rest of our things on our list for our auction winner. Love it. Okay, guys, we got 9 minutes to tip off. Go get your drinks, go get your snacks, and pop yourself in front of the TV and go cheer on the Lumberjacks to victory at this away game. Again, fingers crossed. This is going to be a really big test for them. It's out of state. And it's against a really good Mountain West team. So fingers crossed, and let's cheer them on. All right, y'all. Hope you have a wonderful night. And as always, Axe 'em Jacks. With Alex
I
and
thought you were
Jax.
going to say with Alex.
You say with Alex
Oh.
and Jax.
Sorry. It's
Those
been
are way
a
off.
long day, people, with Alex and Jax.